evening. How are you?
I am fine. What about you?
I am also fine. Thank you for asking.
Okay.
Well, Sheila, as we are meeting for the very first time, could you tell me something about yourself?
Yes. My name is Sheila Yadav. I am from Chhattisgarh, but at present I am living in Delhi. And if I talk about my education, I have done engineering. And after completing my MTech, I have worked as a lecturer in engineering college. And after marriage, I could not continue. So at present, I am a housewife and a mother of a baby boy who is 2.5 year old. And about my hobby, I love to cooking and watching English content on YouTube and podcasts related to upbringing and nourishment. That's it about me.
Wow, that's wonderful. You're quite experienced person, and you have also worked as a lecturer in engineering college,
Yes.
right? Okay. Well, so Sheila, I would like to know, as you said that you have worked as a lecturer, how did you come into this field, English communication? When did you think that I have to work on it? Yes.
Actually, 2-3 years back, I was thinking to restart something, and I wanted to start um, channel on technical subject teaching, and I
Mm.
also tried online teaching in some app. Some educational app is there where we can teach online, but it didn't
Yeah.
work for me. Then I always wanted to improve my communication skill. Since that was not working, I thought, okay, first I should upgrade myself because there has been a very long gap. So I was searching on YouTube, then for English classes, because nowadays after pandemic, many channels came there. We can learn something without paying. For that, I was searching. Then one by one, so many channels I have found, but the very first video which I have seen was Yashoda ji's video, and it
Okay.
was very interesting. I cannot forget her first video. She was in the kitchen and she was doing something and she was telling each and every action. Then I started following her. Then there became a chain. Through Yashoda ji, I found a housewife English corner of Mansi Gola ji, and recently I have watched her video on Josh Talk, and she nailed it. How beautifully she explained her journey, and she had been in Chhattisgarh, so I feel connected to her, and I started following her also. And the first conversational video which I have seen on YouTube was between them. They were playing, they were pretending like they are sister, and they were arguing for clothes and movies. When I was in my BTech, it is the year 2003. There I tried 2 times for spoken English classes, but it was boring. I couldn't continue. So there they will make environment. They will give some project. Okay, you have to pretend to this and you have to speak. So whatever I was learning that time, I found in free. Means I need not to pay. I need not to go in any classes. I got in my phone. So I started following. Then one by one, it has been I think more than 2 years. I have been watching all this conversational video, and now there are so many channels. And most interesting is all housewives, they are making their YouTube channel. And recently I have created my own. I haven't uploaded much, but Then I found Sunita's English Adventure, then Himachali tutor Neha ji.
Yeah.
Initially, I was only following the housewives, but then I found Roshan underscore scape video. He has just finished his
Definitely.
study and he is teaching at a school, and he is running his YouTube channel. And in his individual video, he whatever he speaks, I find it very motivational. So Yashoda ji, Mansi ji, and all the names which I have just told to you, all are very inspirational to me. So I forgot that I wanted to start my channel on my technical subject, and I thought, okay, I should upgrade myself. So that is how I created my channel, because whatever the name I have spoken to you, all all the addresses means in the social media boom, we consume a lot, we watch a lot, but we produce less. So we should do something, we should create something so that we will be content. So I thought, okay, anyhow there is a long gap, so what does it matter if 2 or 3 years there will be more on that. So I thought, okay, I got
Oh,
interest in that, and I started brushing up my skill. And I would like to know about you, Sukiji.
yeah, sure. I'd love to introduce myself, but I would, before introducing, I would definitely say that your journey is wonderful. You got inspiration from people and you admire them, right? Lots of people, I come across a lot of learners. They also want to create same, but you create it in your own way. You took inspiration from them and then started, right? That's wonderful. Now coming to my intro, I am Sufi and connecting to you from Jharkhand. By profession, I'm a spoken English trainer and I'm a part-time YouTuber as well, just like you. And yes, my hobbies are interacting, although I don't get time. However, whenever I get time, I play badminton with my siblings. I sit in the corner and just spend time with myself. That's what I like to do. That's
Yeah,
all about me. Yes.
okay.
So,
Then when did you start your journey, means learning this language?
well, I would say it's been long since I started learning English. I think it would be more than 4 or 5 years, yeah, since I started. Um, because I have been teaching English for 2.5 years. Earlier, I was working offline. Later, I switched off online. Yeah, so I've
Okay.
started recently. I've started working online. Yes.
Okay. Then what challenges you face when you teach students, means like if they are from vernacular medium and they are at the beginner level, so what kind of challenges you come across?
That's a very good question because recently I am interacting with Hindi medium students. What I challenges face when it comes to teaching English medium, they lack in speaking. They lack only in speaking, right? Because they know how to write in English, how to read in English. They lack because in India, even in English medium, nobody speaks in English. Even tutors, like teachers, don't speak in
Yeah.
English, right? But when it comes to Hindi medium, what happens? Like they face challenges in reading as well, reading, writing, identifying words. So you find more difficulty in teaching those students. So currently, I am a part of NGO, and over there I am interacting. Like I am teaching women. I am
Okay.
teaching women, and they are a complete beginner. They are a complete beginner. So, like we have started from zero, like K means car, like cage, like this, Hindi to English. So
Mm-hmm.
that, like, we have to teach, reading, writing, speaking, everything. So that's where I faced a little bit difficulty. But when it comes to working professionals, like I interact with working professionals as well. What I have seen, they translate, native language like Hindi to English. So
Yes.
you have to ask them to unlearn it, like to get rid of this and adopt or develop new habit, like think English to English. And that's how you will become, fluent. Because the moment you translate, it takes a lot of time, right? It takes a
Mm.
lot of time, and then you will not be able to frame sentences quickly. It will take a lot of time, right? So, like, you have to ask them to unlearn and then relearn. That's where I find a difficulty a little bit. Otherwise, I am okay with the working professionals. They are a great learner because whatever you ask, they will do it because they really need it at
Mm-hmm.
their workplace, right?
Yes.
So,
Actually,
that's
you have come at very interesting topic, that think in English. I have seen many videos that we should think in English. I don't get it. Means how can we think in English? Means I tried it many times, but I am not getting it. Whenever I want to speak that native language, it comes in my mind, then I will think, okay, I want to say this, I will translate it, then I will speak. Right now that translating is going on in my mind, so I'm not able to tackle it. Means how can we make ourselves thinking in English? That I am not getting. Can you elaborate what you have explained right now? How can we do it?
That's a wonderful question, and definitely I would love to elaborate it. So, I've also gone through it, Sheila, and I used to face a lot of challenges. I have done that. So, how did I overcome it? I also attended a lot of workshop so that I can get idea for teaching. Well, what I did, w- whatever the object I would see around me, so what did I do? I started describing it in English. And initially I made wrong sentences, broken English. Like, this is a blue pen and it works smoothly. I started describing objects around me. And not only like object, anything. Right now, what am I doing? So I would, just present past, I would forget, while describing. I was not accurate, you know but I spoke only in English, did not take time in thinking, okay, if ye pen blue hai, so I did not think in English, ye pen blue, this is a blue pen. Like, even though it is wrong, that's fine. If I have a For example, if I have a book, so I wouldn't say that कि अच्छा ये book है, कैसे बोलेंगे इसको इंग्लिश में? नहीं नहीं, this is a book. Yeah, wrong or right, it doesn't matter. So, like, what did I do? Initially, I made a lot of mistakes. Lot of mistakes. I spoke broken English, but I developed habit of thinking in English. Like, whatever
Okay.
comes, whatever the word or sentences first time comes in your mind, just speak. For example,
Okay.
I ask you, like, speak anything, just quickly. Don't take time.
Okay, you just
Yeah.
picked up one book that is black in color, and in yellow color some word is there. I can see
Yeah.
you are moving it around. Build, don't,
Stop.
talk. You are moving it in clockwise direction, and I could see Shamini is written there. Things
Yeah,
you wish.
Rashmani.
Okay.
Yeah, Rashmani. Yeah. So, did you translate or you spoke on the spot? Did you translate in your head?
I did translate.
You didn't translate, right? And you were right. You did not make. It was not like it was inaccurate. It was accurate sentence. You spoke with accuracy. So that's what we have to do. even if you are making mistakes, try to think in English. Later you uh, you have to correct your sentence. Later you correct it.
Mhm.
But first time, don't translate. Like you don't have to think about your mistakes. That if I don't translate, then I will make mistakes. My sentence will not be correct. So you don't have to worry about it. First you make mistake, think in English, and then later, hello,
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah,
I'm
am I
listening to
audible?
you.
Yeah. So I was saying later you evaluate
Mhm.
yourself. Where did I make mistake?
Okay.
अच्छा यहाँ पे मैंने गलती किया. Okay, okay. Here I have to work. Here I have to work, and that's how
Mhm.
you develop habit of thinking in English. कोई भी object, like
Okay.
whatever the object. Yeah.
By practice, we can get it.
Yes, absolutely.
Like
Whatever the
first
object
time,
you
this kind
see.
of explanation I got, because I have seen many videos that we should think in English, we should think in English, and I was trying,
Yeah.
but I was trying with the long sentences. Means, okay, I want to say this without thinking how will be I able to speak. So in that way, I was doing it.
Yeah. So whatever the object you see around you in your room, just speak whatever comes in your mind. जो पहला thought होगा वही बोलना है. ये नहीं कि पहले मैंने सोचा, first you thought, and then you are translating. No, no. First time, whatever, like I took, for example, color. Okay, this is a red color. No. Okay, did I make mistakes? Oh, acha, like I have to correct it. Like this, immediately, whatever comes in your mind first time, you just speak those things. You just speak. It could be wrong, वो गलत भी हो सकता है, but next time you have to correct it. And that's how you developed habit of thinking in English. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a very nice explanation. Thank you, Sufi ji. And there is another question. Means
Yeah.
before this, social media boom, like we were unable, like if someone is not having a facility around themselves to learn this language. Now scenario has changed a lot. So what would you like to speak about the situation which is going on right now? Means I have seen many videos where farmers, they are working on farm and they are having smartphone with them and they are learning this language. So what do
Yes.
you want to say about this situation? I think after pandemic scenario has
Mhm.
changed a lot. Yes, people are making their teaching channel on YouTube, and anyone they just not only English but also other anything like recipe, any other technical subject, science subject. Like there is many more channel like physics wala and Khan sir teaching classes where he teaches this um, study which is required for preparing for
UPSC,
this
government
government
exam.
examination. Yeah. So
Yes.
what do you
Yeah.
want to say about this scenario?
Okay, what do I believe about it? Well, this is a great opportunity, I would say, for all of us. Um, in this digital era, we have chance to show our skill, whatever we have. If we are good at dancing, singing, cooking, we can shoot, we can record and show it. So this is a great opportunity. You gave the example of Yashoda ji, like Yashoda ma'am, right? She's from village. How did she now became one of the most popular YouTuber, and she has been even invited on multiple platforms. How?
Yes.
This was only possible just because of social media, just because of this platform YouTube. So I would say just take this opportunity and start working. Whatever the knowledge, whatever the skill you have, record and put it. Let people
Yes.
decide whether they like it or not. Don't worry about it. You just make
Yes.
and put it. Take this
Yeah.
opportunity.
Because there is a Joe Stock platform in the YouTube itself. I have seen many people's means not only related to English classes, but other field also. Means if they are achieving something, they have been invited in Josh Talk and they share their stories. Listening to their stories, itself is a inspiration. Like the most what to say, beneficial or knowledgeable thing, I would say, people come there and they share their knowledge and their story. Like when I heard Mansi Golaji's story, she have been invited in Josh Talk, and where she explained her story, that from where did she start. So knowing all this story is, inspiration. Like sitting in room, I got a wonderful English teacher who taught me how to think in English. So it is a very big advantage of this social media. We need not to go
Absolutely.
outside, and we need not to search for any English classes or whatever we want to pursue. We can get it from, and especially the women, like they have some responsibility and they cannot go outside. For them especially, it is very beneficial, I would say.
Yes, and I really admire those women who have family responsibility kids, especially those who have a kids. You have kids, right?
Yeah,
Two and
right
a half
now
years
he
old
is
kids.
sleeping. Yes, when I
Oh my
saw
God.
your message just few minutes ago, he he went asleep. So I said yes, because whenever in the afternoon I find opportunity, then I make a conversation. So like that, this journey is going on.
Wow, I heads off to all of you, all the women out there, who have a kid but still take out time. I really find it inspirational. Even I, those videos, I show my mother, just look at them. They have kids and still they are trying. I really appreciate it. And this video is also very inspirational, and I am sure people would love it.
Yeah, in the beginning, I was following only women who are housewife and they are running their YouTube channel. But later on, I got some youth like Roshan Escape, and there is Shweta's English Lifestyle. And now definitely I am going to follow your videos, because you have taught very nicely how to think in English. So, when I was doing my graduation that time, I wasn't able to think, means what I am going to do in my future, what will I do. But these youth, they have some. I think Shweta ji, she is still a student, and Roshan ji, he has finished his graduation and he is teaching in a school. But immediately they have started their job and they are doing study, and they are running their YouTube channel. So this is also an inspiration. Like in very small age, they have focused. They are focused and they know what they want, and they what they will become in future. So it is also a inspiration from youth, because in the as I told in the beginning, I was only following the women who are housewife and they are running their YouTube channel. But now I have started watching this youth channel also, because they are full of passion, they have many ideas, um, lots of energy. So from them also I have been learning so many things.
That's wonderful. And everyone teaches something, right? Right now, you connected to me. I got to learn something new from you. And that's how we learn from everyone around us, right?
Yeah.
So that's how we have to go. Yeah.